Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my humble opinion classroom. My name is Sunday Kukwete, and I'm your convening lecturer for, as usual, for my humble opinion classroom. Want to talk about today. I want to talk about a man called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man I like to term as a formidable Nigerian politician in the 21st century. A man who also happens to be my president because I am Nigerian, of course. Now, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu? A politician started as I think he was most some records say he was a lecturer. Some say I think he was a lecturer. So he went to school, came out, became rose through the ranks, became a Lagos State governor between the period of early 2000, 2003 to 2007, 8 or so. Then actually one of the politicians in Nigeria that don't have a godfather, one of the founders of the All Progressive Party, the All Progressive Congress, the APC, one of the progenitors of, or one of those that pushed the former president, President Buhari, into becoming the president of Nigeria after so many trials. People they call habitual contestants. Politicians like El Rufai refer to as habitual contestants. One of the one of the one of the only politician in Nigeria that seems to work alone and at the same time has some he works alone and he does not work alone. That's how I term it. He is one of the politicians in Nigeria that works alone and also a politician that also do not work alone. He won the election by a mere there's some said it was stolen, some said it was rigged, but I just speculate. Let's call it a speculation. I speculate that he won the election by let's use the term he won the election probably by lobbying. That term. Let's use the term lobbying because let's say if not 100% of Nigerians, let's say 90% of Nigerians don't believe that their votes count. They don't believe that elections are free and fair. They don't believe that their votes count. So let's say he won the election by lobbying. That's it about him. Now, how is he being a formidable politician in the 21st century as the current Nigerian president, as the current president and the current head of executive? Now, before 2 years into office, 2 years, he came into office as winner of the 2020 23 cool. 4 years from now, 22, 23, with the last election I've forgotten. 2 years into the election, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was actually let's not say stealing candidates. He was not stealing candidates, political opposition from other parties. I wouldn't call it stealing. Stealing. He was making the APC the new sheep, the new winning side, and then making the other parties the losing side. You understand what that means? That's crippling the opposition 2 years before the election. That's quite a strategy, you know. That's quite a strategy for someone to do. Killing the opposition 2 years before election, making your party, making the APC look like this is the new winning side, yeah. And then making the opposition, the APC, the PDP, and other parties, making them look like once you are there, you are a loser, you will be losing. He did that 2 years before the election. Do you know what that means? All politicians from other parties began to decamp, coming to APC just to come and a governor of a Delta state said that the wine has changed. So therefore, the cup which you are using to drink the wine has changed. He made a statement like that when he decamped to APC. States like Akwa Ibom State that has always been a PDP state since 1999 for the first time became an APC state. A politician actually did that. And then when it seems like he was gaining too much monopoly on the political board and as the head of the executive, a party sprang up called the ADC. This is what the ADC did. The ADC's aim was to rise up then create a structure, and then take out the executive. That is their aim. We want to come up, create a structure, and take out the executive. That is the aim of the ADC. Now, how are they creating a structure? They're also bringing in some politicians. We have Peter Obi, we have El Rufai, we have other guys too. They are planning to create a structure. Their aim is to take out the executive. The same thing APC did to PDP with Buhari. They want to do it too with ADC, with Peter Obi, or whoever is going to be their running mate. Now, are they actually going to succeed? That's the question. This is my prediction for the 2027 general presidential election. I think Tinubu, I don't think self. I see Tinubu winning the election in a landslide. Understand? Like something that won't be stopped, like an avalanche. You understand? Coming down from a top or from a mountain, it's coming down. It cannot be stopped. Tinubu is going to win the election. The ADC is going to maybe will need a couple of years, and if he wins the election again, definitely there will still be lobbying. It will also happen. So that's my prediction. President Tinubu will win the election free, like clear, straight off the board. Like he has already taken out their queen. You understand? Their queen is, once you take out the queen, then everything falls. He has already taken out the queen. The ADC stands no chance of being the head of the executive. President Tinubu will win the 2027 general election. That's just it. That's it. I think he's the most formidable politician in the 21st century. I think he really knows how to move the chessboards in politics. That's it on my humble opinion classroom this week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.